Hello again, Master Fafar.
Greetings. What business have you?
I'm here about the mine.
Excellent. So what did you find out?
It's been plundered and wrecked, but everything can be fixed. It'll be quite a job, but at least it won't have to be rebuilt from scratch.
That's a weight off my mind. And did you see anyone there? Thieves or suspicious types?
Nemo and his gang were stealing silver there.
The vermin. I thought as much. Did you bring him here?
I tried to, but he was having none of it. He didn't want to burn, so he tried to kill me.
Well, I'm glad he didn't succeed. But now I won't be able to find out anything. Oh well, can't be helped, I suppose.
Yeah, sorry about that. Anyways.
About my reward for the investigation.
Yes, of course. Actually, I don't believe any reward was mentioned. On the other hand,
no?
You surveyed everything as I asked, and that deserves a groschen or two.
Well, fair enough, I guess.
It's been a pleasure.
Good. There you go, then.
Thanks.
A nice little sum. Thank you.
Enjoy it in good health.
Yep.
See you later.
Cheapskate. Ah.
Good day, Henry.
Yes. Hello, Sir Hans. Sir Razek.
Greetings. What do you need?
Yes,
Sir, this investigation into the Neuhof massacre... It's getting a bit complicated.
What have you found out?
I tracked down a gang of robbers who recruited killers for Pribyslavitz. They know the whoresons who torched Neuhof.
That's excellent news. Did you find out any more?
So far, not much. If I'm going to infiltrate them, I have to do what they say. That means murdering one of their former cronies, a fellow they call Pius. Apparently he was at Neuhof too.
You have to kill a criminal to prove yourself to them? Huh. I don't much like the sound of it.
That's not the worst of it.
that's not all.
This Pius is hiding out in the monastery pretending to be a novice. I'd have to get inside the cloisters to get at him.
Good God above, that's another matter entirely.
Yeah.
They don't let just anyone into the cloisters, and the abbot won't give up any of the novices. Secular law has no jurisdiction inside the monastery. But this is the second time that something untoward has happened there. First the counterfeiters, now this. I'd be glad to have someone take a look inside.
Well,
It seems like the only way to find Pius is to join the order. Damned if I know how, though.
A bit of meditation and learning would do you good. If it's really the only way to get to him, then you'll have to do it. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. Sadly, my relations with the monastery aren't entirely congenial. You'll have to figure something out for yourself.
What should I do with Pius once I find him?
Don't kill him. Bring him to the bailiff in Rattay. He'll interrogate the man and give him a fair trial.
It doesn't sound like an easy task, sir. Getting into the cloisters, finding Pius, and then getting him to the bailiff.
Far from it, lad. But I have confidence in your abilities. God be with you.
very well then. It shall be done. Hello there.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
I hope so too.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. Good luck.
Okay.
God save you. What can I do for you?
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. Good luck then.
Alright.
My humble greetings. How may I serve you?
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. God be with you.
Uh-huh. Alright.
How's it going?
Well, it was worth a shot.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
Right. Okay, maybe you should... Oh! Maybe I should ask this NPC called Carl.
Are you Carl by any chance?
I am. Why do you ask?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes.
Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel, so instead I'm devoting those days to the demon drink. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
How's it going?
It's a good neighbor.
I'm hungry.
Could we speak in
I'd like a
private?
bite to eat.
I have some issues with the monastery.
Really? Well, I'd love to talk about it, but we won't have privacy as long as Manfred here has his head permanently stuck up my arse. Get rid of him for me, please. See you later.
Oh,
Got it for you right here.
all right. I'll see what I can do. Which one is Manfred?
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Are you Manfred? Oh. Oh. Cool. Sure, yeah, I'll have some of this. I'll trade you, some... Here, you can take that. You can take these. I don't want those. Oh, shit. It's got nothing on him. Alright, give me back one of those. And, I'll sell you something for around 40 groschen. Let's see. Have some of these pretzels. They're about to go stale. I'm afraid I won't have the time to enjoy them. Have some of these too. Yeah, take this bread. I don't want that. Dried stuff only. Communion chalice. Silver goblet, there you go. Some damaged lockpicks. Perfect. Alright. Are you Manfred? Where's Manfred? Oh! There's a waypoint now. Excellent. Okay.
Here, just as you ordered.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
Greetings. Would you by any chance be Manfred?
You're Manfred, the young lord's guardian?
Indeed I am. Why?
I've been looking for you two for quite some time. I've been sent by the young lord's father with a message intended only for him.
Has my lord changed his mind at the last minute? Who are you? I've never seen you before. You look trustworthy enough. I'll leave you two alone for a little while. I'll see you later.
Thanks. That was easy enough. Alright. Alright, Carl.
Jesus, what do I have to do to get a drink here for me?
I'll be back.
Let's talk.
Coming.
Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
But they don't send you to the
Right.
monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the Lord of your feet.
Shit.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bukover was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Right.
Why don't you just run away?
Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me again.
Why does your guardian never leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
I'll be right back with that.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of his days on his knees praying. Well, that's your problem. You could only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted you.
So you give me your writ? I'll just tell them I'm you.
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him, but he only puts it down when he sleeps.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me again.
Right.
That's all then.
Good luck then.
Got it.
Ale as usual.
Thanks a bunch, Carl. I'll be right back.
Right out.
Christ, a thief! Guard! Guard! Come here, quick! There's a thief over.
Great news, Carl.
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me the purse. You can do as you like with the writ.
Here you are.
Good luck, no matter what you plan on doing with those monks. Best be on your way now before Manfred finds out that he's been robbed.
And what are you going to do?
Get my things together and disappear. I want to be as far away as possible before that old man even knows I'm gone. Good luck then.
Fair enough. Good luck with that. Excuse me.
I'd like to speak to you about something.
What's on your mind?
But he doesn't want to be a monk.
I know. Unfortunately, there's no other way. You see, he gave the Lord of Bukova an unwanted grandchild. He can count himself lucky he wasn't castrated straight away.
But normally you just need to pay some form of compensation for that sort of offense, don't you?
Yes, 1,000 groschen. But a boy would keep chasing after women, and who knows how it would all end. The monastery really is the safest place for him.
What if you let him run away?
The Lord of Bukova would have me whipped. Karl isn't slipping through my fingers.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
I'll see you later.
Thanks for the conversation, friend. I'll see you around. Greetings.
I'm Karl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
Yeah. Well.
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it? It's been so hectic
telling me.
lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire. The way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone. but he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery. So there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally.
Yes.
I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of Saint Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
Yes.
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monks' robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. May the Lord watch over you.
Alright. I understand. Okay. Here we go.
Feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Yeah.
Everything's prepared.
Oh.
It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Right, of course.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum, et vivam. Et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Huh? Oh.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione me.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Alright.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Right.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
Well...
Being here in the monastery is my dream come true. Being a monk is so exciting.
Well, no one's ever said that before. I'm curious if you'll still be singing the same tune in a month's time.
Well, I guess time will tell, huh? Alright.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go.
Alright.
Remember one word, discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs.
Yes. Discipline. Got it.
Servus.
Greetings.
This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery
upstairs or downstairs?
To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to.
Seems like it.
This is the guard. Meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed Copius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware.
Right.
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work. As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren. And above us monks are the prior and the circators, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuitors.
Yeah, you have. You have indeed.
The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how. And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see.
Right. Of course.
Are there any rifts between the brothers?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
What? Well, just got here.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
Got it.
Who would you choose as the new abbot if you could?
Why should I even think about that when I don't have the right to vote? Gregor, don't go poking your nose into other people's business. You'll sleep better at night.
Fair enough. Okay. Goodbye, I guess. Okay. We got our work cut out for us here. Oh. Skills. Okay, maintenance. Sure. Why not? Oh? What else? Stealth. Okay. If you say so. Oh. That's why I can do dagger stealth kills before. It's a specific skill that I have to unlock first. Okay. Fair enough. Well, now I have the skill, but I have no dagger. Alright. Let's see our schedule here. Brother Novices, the following schedule describes the daily activity. Is there a more quiet place in here? It's a bit loud. Oh. Stealing, is it? Okay.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
I'd like to ask about something.
Can't you see I'm working?
The forbidden books must be in
Consider
that
what's
cabinet.
inside. Forbidden books, written by the devil himself. Forget about them.
Yeah? Okay. If you say so. Consider them forgotten. Alright, let me go to my dorm. Let's see if we'll run into other novices around here.
I'm Gregor, a novice. I saw you at the ceremony.
I know. It was hard not to notice you.
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
Right. Well, this will only take a couple of books. Couple of minutes.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's nothing I can tell you.
I mean, where you're from, what sort of life you had before, that sort of thing.
I'm a novice, and my monastic name is Lucas. Nothing else matters.
I suppose.
Come on. Is there really nothing at all you can tell me?
I could, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. I want to stay focused on work and prayer, not on who I once was. I never will be again. What has been isn't important for us. We cast the past aside when we walked through the monastery gates and took our oath. Never forget that.
Right.
I'd like to know something about the other novices.
I don't know much, but ask away.
Tell me about Antonius.
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell. I've never spoken to him. I've never asked about him.
You really don't know anything about anyone?
Don't get upset. I'm sorry I can't tell you more.
You're a bit useless, aren't you?
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book.
I've no idea. Why don't you ask Brother Librarian?
Okay.
I've heard that you, that you enjoy the company of men. Is there any truth to it?
What? How do you know that?
I read it in the abbot's book.
What? The abbot's book is locked up in his chambers, and he'd never allow anyone to read it. Did you break in? But why? Just so you could dig something up on me?
I was looking for something else, but I just happened to come across your story.
No matter what you were looking for, you crossed a line that shouldn't be crossed. But don't worry, I won't tell on you if you promise me the same. Yes, you can call me a sodomite, a sinner, a monster, the spawn of Satan. But tell me this, Gregor.
I wouldn't
Can I help the way I am? I tell you, it's a test of my faith. A test so daunting you can't even imagine it.
Hey, I mean, I'm not here to judge you. I'm just asking.
You're right. I found it interesting, but I'm not judging you. You are the way you are. You should be true to yourself.
I'm glad you aren't like the others. Thank you for not passing judgment. I swear to God, I've never lain with another man. I've never sinned. When my father wanted me to find a wife and start a family, I told him the truth, and he had me sent here. And in a way, I was glad. My guilt had been consuming me, and I knew in the monastery I'd find peace. The Lord sees my soul, and He knows it's pure.
All right, man. I believe you.
If you could, who would you vote for to be the abbot?
But I can't vote, so what's the point of worry? Ask Antonius. He often talks about it, and I'm sure he has an opinion.
Does he now? Interesting.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us.
Are there already candidates to...
Brothers John and Nevlas, but the others have been fighting like dogs because of them.
Why can't novices vote?
They say we don't have enough experience to decide about anything. Don't worry. We'll get our chance.
This John, who is he?
A circator, and really just an unpleasant old man. It's mostly the older brothers on his side, because they believe he'll protect the status quo and all the benefits that come with long service here.
I see.
Tell me something about Nevlas.
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He's what they call the provost. He'd like to bring back solemnity to the monastery through reform and by returning to pure faith. I love the idea, but most of the monks are against it.
I see. Well, thanks for your time, I guess. See you later.
My name's Gregor, a novice.
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although it's not important. Welcome to Purgatory.
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
Uh-huh.
Will you tell me something about yourself? Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk about my past.
Are you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka of Pardubitz? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, a lot fell on me. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me, in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
I see. Well...
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. The monastery, or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it. But to get rid of me while he's still alive...
They must have realized you robbed them.
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my brothers, my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back.
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed so.
What's your plan with this treasure?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit, and then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere, far, far away from here.
I see.
That's all I wanted to know.
Please, keep it to yourself. Especially the part about the coin.
Of course, friend. Of course.
I'd be in... about... Tell me about Antonius.
Oh, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with of course the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul, he's easy to talk to, and you can always rely on him.
Lucas.
It's a tricky situation. I've tried so many times to talk to him, but he always backs away like a virgin on a wedding night.
Alright.
That's all. Thanks.
It occurred to me you might be the man to ask. I'm looking for some lockpicks. Do you know anyone in the monastery who could help me?
Lockpicks, eh? I won't ask what for. My advice is to try Brother Solarius.
I see. Okay,
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Tell me something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
Who would you elect, Abbot, if you could?
Most likely Nevlas. He's a fine fellow, and he seems honest. But, truth be told, it doesn't matter much to me. A monastery will still be a monastery, no matter who's in charge. If you really want to talk more about it, ask Antonius. He seems to have taken an interest.
Really? Interesting.
How is it that you don't get any penance for missing morning prayers?
I've paid off the circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one's too awake at that time of the morning.
Interesting. Alright, well. Thanks for the talk.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
Hello again?
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to my brother, and decided to become a monk. It's peaceful here. There's food and lots of time to read.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
Let's see. Alright. Fair enough, I guess. Yeah. Okay. There's still one novice I haven't talked to.
At night. What am I saying? Creeping. He was stomping about like a bear.
That must have been Brother Sakata. He can't sleep and prays long into the night.
Excuse me, gentlemen. If you would please. Where's the other novice?
Did you have to finish someone's weeding in the garden again?
Yet again?
That must have been Brother Sakata. He can't
Ah.
sleep and prays long into the night.
No. Before I talk to him, Siskin. There's a fellow with
Praise be to Christ, brother.
There's a fellow with a J in his name.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. I'm interested in the monastery's history.
It was founded by Saint Procopius 500 years ago. After his death, heretics occupied the place for some time. But then the order was restored and brothers of the true faith returned.
Heretics, you say?
They wanted to worship God with some foreign rituals, in a language foreign to God. They were driven away and their books burned.
Interesting.
What can you tell me about the novices here?
What can I say? You're here to demonstrate your devotion to God and to live a monastic life. After a year, you can make your vows and become a fully fledged brother.
I meant something specific about the brothers that are here.
But you know them yourself. Yorok is an odd one, but he's diligent and eager. Perhaps too eager. Siskin is good company, but a bit too worldly for a monk. Antonius is hard-working and will help with anything, but prays less than he ought. Lucas is as quiet as a mouse, and no one knows much about him. And then we have you, about who I know nothing.
Can you tell me something about the rule of St. Benedict?
Ha! 7 centuries ago, Saint Benedict of Nursia wrote a collection of monastic rules, which we still follow today. They're read at every meal. The fundamental precepts are obedience, work, and prayer. We're fully devoted to serving God. The outside world, beyond the monastery walls, is foreign to us.
Do you never want to know what's going on out there?
And what should be going on? The sky is just as blue, and the grass is just as green. Perhaps the rulers change, but the greatest ruler of them all will remain unchanged through the ages.
Coin?
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book. Do you know what it is?
It appears to be a page torn out of Ovid.
Ovid?
What's that?
What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who? Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day. Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to classical literature. If a book had any mention of woman at all, he condemned it as a heretical work. If he'd had his way, all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love must have been such a thorn in his side that he stole it from the library, tore it up, and hid the pages wherever he could.
So very nice.
Can you tell me something about the book?
The Art of Love is a sort of manual instructing young people how to find and maintain love. It's a lovely work. I don't understand what bothered Eustace so much about it, but as I was saying, he considered the book to be immoral and tore it up to stop it corrupting any of his brothers.
Oh, would you like me to put the book back together again?
Absolutely! Eustace's wits weren't the sharpest, so I'm sure he didn't destroy any of the pages. I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery. It might take you a while to find them all, but when you do, you can rest assured Ovid will return to his rightful place in the library.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Good. I'll look around for it.
Thank you, brother. It's of no great importance, but if you can find all 10 pages, I'll be most grateful.
Sure. I'll see what I can do.
Where should I look?
If I knew, I wouldn't have asked you to do it.
Alright. I'll be back when it's done. Where is that novice? Is he somewhere in his... Is he in his dorm?
Praise be.
Hello. Ah! There he is.
Greetings, brother. I'm Gregor, and I'm new here.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the novices. I hope you'll like it here in the monastery and that you won't get into trouble.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the order. I suggest you get to know the older monks. You never know when it might come in handy.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind.
I'm interested in the other novices. What can you tell me about Siskin?
Oh, he's always got a smile on the new friend. But I reckon he don't belong in the monastery. He spends more time dreaming of the world outside than tending to his duties. I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out already. If it was up to me, he'd be out on his ear right away.
Sounds like you don't have much time for him.
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Believe me, Gregor, he's hiding something from us. In fact, now I come to think of it, I haven't seen him at morning prayers for a while.
Interesting.
Do you know anything about Antonius?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. Antonius is all right. You can rely on him. He won't betray a confidence. He's always happy to help, which is more than can be said for the other brothers.
I'm interested in Lucas.
Nobody knows much about Lucas. He keeps himself to himself. If you ask me, he's got something to hide. I'd keep well clear of him if I was you.
Do you have any grounds for suspecting him of something?
Quite a lot. And also none at all. The circators who make the rounds despise him, and they'd never punish anyone without cause.
I see.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. I'm just the ordinary son of a landowner, now a monk. There's nothing in my past, present, or future that anyone could find interesting.
Why did you join the monastery?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled to inherit my father's estate, but he was kind enough to sell off some cattle and send me here. And you know what? I'm glad to be here. It's better than mucking out manure.
Fair enough.
Who would you vote for as the new abbot if you could?
Why do you care? We don't have the right to vote, so we shouldn't get mixed up in it.
I'm just interested, that's all.
I like John better. But like I've said, it's not our place to get involved. It's enough that Antonius is mixed up in it. Don't you start too.
That's what everyone keeps saying. Alright, well. Thanks for your time. Okay. Oh, here we go. Let me ask him one more time.
What do you desire?
I'd like to ask...
Yeah, I can't even ask him about...
Well, that's all.
Who to vote for.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nevlis, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
I see.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm the provost of this monastery. It's my job to ensure the monks live a humble life and that any surpluses go to the poor. But in reality, I spend all my time making sure my brother's gluttony and the construction of a new church don't swallow up the few resources we have left.
I see.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. What are the roles of the various monks here?
Well, the abbot is the head, but he's not here now. Then there's the prior and the sub-prior, the librarian, the porter, and many others. As a novice, you should be particularly mindful of the circuitors. They're the ones who maintain discipline and punish bad behavior.
I see.
Is there anything I could help with?
You know, there is. Perhaps you've heard that Abbot Peter is gravely ill. I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment. With your help, I could find out the details, and together you and I could give old Peter a few more years to do good. What do you say?
What do you need me for?
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken. Now, you know, most of the brothers believe every illness is a message from God, and that it's not our place to deny his will. I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the medicine to cure them, then it's our duty to relieve people of their suffering. The cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library, but it will certainly be amongst the libri prohibiti, the forbidden books, those we aren't permitted to read.
Right.
Why are they forbidden?
Because they contain occult and demonic practices, witchcraft and all manner of evil. Or so some people claim. It's nonsense, of course. This is nothing but a book of medicine, albeit one written by a pagan. Ibn Sina, also known as Avicenna, is universally acknowledged to be a wise man. But here, at some point, someone decided his book was the work of a Saracen devil and must be kept under lock and key. Since then, no one can even talk about the book. But the three wise men were from the East, were they not?
Allegedly.
Where can I find it?
In the library, there's a large cabinet with a lock on it. The forbidden books are inside. You'll easily recognize what you're looking for. The cover has not only a Latin inscription, but also Saracen letters. Bring it to me, but leave the other books there. No one will notice if one book disappears, but if more were to vanish, someone would certainly begin to look into it, which is exactly what we don't want.
All right.
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. To pass unwatched, you'll need to go at night. It's locked, but I'm sure you'll manage to get in. They say Brother Solarius understands locks, but don't tell him why you need it. Once you have the book, bring it to me, and I'll then use it to make Peter's medicine. We'll soon have the election of the abbot over and done with.
All right.
Here's the book you wanted.
There you go.
Amazing. This really is it. Now I can use it to prepare a cure for our suffering abbot. Then I'll leave it in the library to make it seem as if Brother Librarian left it lying about. There'll be no investigation. It would be against his best interests, as he'll look like the one who wasn't taking proper care of the books. It will drive him mad. I didn't leave that book out, or did I? Is there anything I can do for you in return?
I'd be interested in finding out the background of the other novices.
That's a strange wish you have. And the only ones who know everything about the novices are the abbot and the prior. They keep a record of every monk in the abbot's book, but you'll never get your hands on it. It's locked up in the prior's study.
Thanks. You've helped me immensely.
No, thank you. About that book, don't even think about breaking in to get it.
No, of course not.
I'm interested in the election of the new abbot.
You're not alone. Everyone's so worked up about that they spent no time considering how they could make the monastery a better place now.
Why? What's wrong with it now?
Many brothers think more about their stomachs than prayer. The older brethren bend the rules of the order to make them fit their interests. So, to balance the scales, they want the novices to lead exemplary lives. Sin abounds here, just as in the outside world.
Sins, you say?
What sins are you talking about?
The scripture says, "Let he who is without sin cast the first stone." I'm sorry, Gregor, it's not my place to speak about the sins of others.
Fair enough.
I'd be interested to know more about Brother John.
I don't like to speak ill of people, but Circuitor John is the worst person the monks could pick to represent them. He's nothing but an old schemer and pedant who preaches water but drinks wine. He's won the older brethren over because they know he won't call an end to their debauchery.
Right.
Why do you want to become abbot?
Because when I see the way things are headed around here, I have no other option. Itinerant preachers speak of the corrupted black heart of the church, and I can't deny there's truth in what they say. I'd like to change things and bring back meaning and esteem to the monastery.
Tell me something about how the new abbot will be elected.
A new abbot has to be elected once the old one dies. All the brethren can vote, with the exception of novices. The abbot's crozier will be conferred on whoever is chosen, and he'll take the vow. When he becomes abbot, a monk spends most of his time dealing with politics outside the monastery, instead of actually leading the monastery. But he still maintains a fundamental influence on life here.
I see.
That's all. Thank you.
Peace be with you, brother.
Ah, this looks like the Saracen language. That's who I'm looking for. A Visana.
Yeah. Alright. Where's my bed? Is this it? Okay. Let me read my duties here. Oh, here we go. Brother Novices, the following schedule describes the daily activities you shall attend to in your first years in our monastery. Order and discipline are the cornerstones upon which the order of St. Benedict is built. Any violations of the schedule, thus marked ! Shall be disciplined by the punishment of solitary confinement. When it is meditation that you seek, prayer and study can be substituted for food and sleep. 3 a.m. start of the day. 4 a.m. morning prayer! 6 a.m. common meal. 8 a.m. work in the frattery. Oh my god. Is there a torch nearby or something? There we go. That's not the effect we wanted. There we go. Is this better? No?
Peace be with you, brother.
Like that? Shit. Well, now what? It's too dark for me to read the damn book. Oh, here we go. Maybe if the light is above me. Okay, there we go. 6 a.m. common meal. 8 a.m. work in the frattery, assigned by Brother Nevlos. 12 noon, work in the library, assigned by Brother Librarian. 4 p.m. afternoon worship. 6 p.m. vespers, common supper. 7 p.m. Compline, free time before retiring. 9 p.m. Rest and nighttime curfew. Jesus Christ be praised. Father Demetrius, prior. Okay. So we're gonna sleep until 3 a.m. I guess, and we'll start our new day. 3 a.m. Sounds about right. Sure. There we go. Should be good enough. It's only a tad past 3. Alright. Then at 4 p.m. morning prayer. Where do we... Oh. What? What's... Oh, okay. I did it though, I slept. Okay. Okay, do I have to sleep until 4? But the schedule says 3. I don't understand. For how long do you want me to stay? Okay. I'll sleep until it's only slightly near 4. Then I'll go to my morning prayer. I don't know what you mean. See, it's 4 a.m. now. I'm late for my morning prayer. Oh, no? Oh, over here. Where do I go to pray again? No, not here. Oh, here we go. All right.
Peace be with you, brother.
Okay.
I'm a new brother, a novice, Gregor. I don't know my way around here yet. You're in charge of the whole monastery, aren't you?
Welcome amongst us. Yes, yes. The Lord wanted me to take over the abbot's duties in his absence, but mainly I'm a servant of God, just like you and all the other brethren. Before God, there's no difference between us. How do you like it here?
Well,
I don't know yet. Haven't been here long.
Well, you're too humble. I'm sure you must have some opinion, but I won't pry it out of you.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Will you tell me something about how the abbot is elected?
Of course. Abbot Peter is old, and we're afraid he'll soon be with our Heavenly Father. When he's gone, someone else will have to lead the monastery. All the elder brothers will assemble to choose who that is.
Anyone can become the abbot?
Precisely. We have 2 candidates, Nevlas and John. As the spiritual shepherd of all of the brothers here, I'm not allowed to publicly express a preference for either. And as a novice, you shouldn't be involved in the election. I know that some brothers have already begun scheming, but don't even think about getting mixed up in it. With the blessing of the Holy Spirit, all will end up as it should be.
fair enough. this is a good opportunity to talk to anyone that I haven't talked to yet.
Can't you see we...
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, there's no brightness increasing, is there? I don't think so. Advanced lighting, medium. Object distance, motion blur. No. Okay. I don't think you can increase brightness. Never mind. Okay. Where are all the other monks at? There's only 2 novices here out of 5. Here we go.
Can't you see we're at map?
Sorry. Amen. Is that it, guys? Are we done? Hold on, let me check my schedule. 6 a.m. common meal. Wait, does that mean that we have to pray for 2 hours? I thought it was only going to be 1. Okay, I'm just going to wait here until it's 6. I'm starting to get hungies. So this is what you guys do every day, huh? Exciting. Alright. Should be only a couple more minutes. In-game minutes. For us, it should only be a couple of seconds. Maybe 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
This is not a good...
Hurry up then. Come on, people are leaving.
I'm Gregor and I'm new here.
I know. I saw you in the church during ceremony. I have the feeling we'll be meeting again soon, and often. You see, I'm the circator.
What does that mean?
Oh yeah.
I make sure everyone observes the rule, does their work, and that everything's the way it should be.
And when it's not the way it should be?
Then we're authorized to mete out punishments. But certainly you won't require correction, will you, brother?
No, of course not.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Are there ever any disagreements between the brothers?
Unfortunately, yes. The biggest quarrels right now are about the election of the new abbot. They can already see poor Peter in his grave.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
The old abbot is practically on his deathbed. There are two candidates. Half the monastery wants John, the other half Nevlas. And there's no chance they'll come to an agreement. But you've probably already noticed the atmosphere around here.
I might have.
Tell me about John.
John is the circator and the oldest brother here. It would be only natural if he took the crozier from Peter. He has experience, merit, and composure. He'd lead the monastery wisely.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to know about Nevlas.
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He doesn't have the most experience, but his drive and heart are pure, his faith firm, and his ideas rational. Although perhaps he's too keen to change our routines here, which many brothers don't like.
Right.
I thought politics weren't part of the monastic way of life.
You're right, but we know nothing besides the monastery, and the abbot's decisions can influence our entire life. Some of the brothers take it very personally.
I see.
Who would you like to be the new abbot?
The old abbot isn't dead yet. It's too early to talk about elections. But if I had to choose between the two who are already putting themselves forward, John would be my choice.
Fair enough. Well, thanks for your time. Oh. Where'd Brother John run off to? To the common room, I guess?
The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on the spirit of silence. Let us do what the prophet says. I said, I will guard my ways, that I may not sin with my tongue.
Can I sit here, fellas? Can I sit over here? Let me sit over here. Excuse me.
The spirit of silence ought to lead us at times to refrain even from good speech. So much the more the punishment for sin makes us avoid evil words. Therefore, since the spirit of silence is so important, permission to speak should rarely be granted even to perfect disciples, even though it be for good, holy, edifying. For it is written, in much speaking you will not escape sin. And in another place, death and life are in the power of the tongue.
Am I filling up my nourishment, or I don't want to get stuffed?
To be silent and to listen.
I'll make sure that I'm not eating. There we go. I'm exactly at 100. Okay, it's a good thing I stopped then. Okay. Where's Brother John? Oh, Sokari John.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
Greetings.
About you in the election. Will you tell me more about it?
Ask me anything you want.
Well,
Tell me something about Nevlas.
Nevlas is weak and toothless. He's full of hot hair. How anyone could think he'd make a good abbot is beyond me. Enough. I don't even want to hear his name again.
Okay.
I'd like to know what's going on here.
Well, the young brothers feel they don't have the same rights and responsibilities as we, who have spent much of our lives here. And what of it? Privilege needs to be earned. Nevlas is lying when he says he wants to right wrongs. All he cares about are benefits for himself and his cronies.
Okay.
Thank you for answering.
If you say so.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
Granted even to perfect disciples, even though it be for good, holy, edifying conversation. For it is written, in much speaking you will not escape sin.
Ah, Gregor, talk to me.
Death and life are in
Is there any way I could help you get elected? Somehow tip the scales in your favour?
What would you like to do? Climb up the tower and shout, "Vote for Nevlas, vote for Nevlas"?
Not exactly. You do have an opponent, John.
John isn't my opponent, he's my brother. Just like you and everyone else here. We're all brothers in Christ. But there is
Yeah, I
something
know,
you
but...
could help me with.
Go on.
You must know there's a great deal of iniquity here in the monastery.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to hear of anything I don't know about.
Right.
Should I find out for you what's going on around here?
Let me make this clear. I want to base my candidacy on putting things in order. But if I don't know exactly what's wrong, then my promises are just empty slogans.
Very good then.
I see.
I'll find out what I can.
Thank you, brother.
Yep.
so much the more of the punishment the sin make us avoid.
Wrongs being committed.
Therefore, since the spirit
What do you want me to find out?
I'd be interested to hear about any iniquity in the monastery.
Okay.
good, holy, edifying conversation.
Sounds easy enough.
For it is written, in much speaking you will not escape sin. And in another place, death and life are in the power of the
Praise
tongue.
be to Christ, brother.
For speaking and teaching
Hello.
belong to the master. The disciples are to be silent and listen.
I'd be interested to hear.
If anything has to be asked of the
I'm interested in Yodok.
should be asked with all the
What could interest you about him?
inspired
He's a no-good rat.
But as for
He'll
false
turn you in for the price of a turnip. I bet my life that if he wasn't here, he'd be a cumin scalp, bowing and scraping for a few groschen.
That doesn't sound too flattering.
It wasn't meant to. No matter what you do here, watch out for him. He's got his eye on everyone, and he'll rat on you for even the slightest of infractions.
is the enemy of the soul.
That's all. Thanks.
Should be occupied at certain times in manual labor, and again at fixed hours in sacred reading. To that end, we think that the time to eat and strive has fallen.
I'd like to know something about the other novices.
I don't know much.
What can you tell me about Siskin?
Not a lot. I don't know him. Actually, I don't know much about him at all.
Do you know anything about Yodok?
I don't. He doesn't like me, and he's on very friendly terms with the Circators.
Okay.
What troubles you?
Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned tasks
I'd be interested to hear what you think about the other novices.
from idleness and at the same
What can you tell me about Siskin?
That there's no man alive less suitable for the monastic life than him.
You don't know young Lord Capon.
I've heard things. Siskin must have been like him, fighting, drinking, fornicating, but then he ended up in here.
Why is he in the monastery?
No one knows. Maybe he's hiding from something. Or maybe he's being punished.
Do you think he has a secret?
Don't we all? But unlike the others, he absolutely refuses to speak about his life before the monastery.
Interesting.
That's all I wanted to know about him. Thanks. What about Yodok?
let them apply themselves to read.
Be on good terms with him. If you show even the slightest hint you don't like him, he'll make your life hell. He's a slimy little pedant who'll rat you out to the superiors. Once he finishes his novitiate, I imagine he'll want to climb his way up the ladder to at least Sir Cater. He's a man who enjoys ordering others around.
Right.
I'm interested in Lucas.
No one knows much about him. He doesn't talk to anyone. He works, eats, sleeps, then does it all again the next day. It's as if he wanted to get it all over with as soon as possible. By it, I mean his entire life.
Right.
That's all. Thanks. I need to make a confession.
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
So much the more on the punishment for sin make us avoid evil works.
Someone whose job it is to investigate the case, find the perpetrators, and make sure they get the punishment they deserve.
Punishment? Do you intend to punish them here, in the monastery?
I don't know yet. I'm still just on their trail. Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you. But I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident. And all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices. But still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lucas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
I don't know.
I don't think it was him. But please, don't tell a soul what we've been talking about.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside my lips.
Fair enough.
But this very obedience will be accepted.
Where would I exactly find some missing pages? That's what I want to know.
Cease this disgraceful behavior.
I didn't do nothing.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Are there ever any disagreements between the brothers?
Unfortunately, yes. The biggest...
I understand.
Everyone seems to be focused on the election, it seems. Nothing else. Nothing else much besides that. Oh. Okay. Close that up.
Receive it as a divine command and cannot suffer any delay. This very obedience will be acceptable
Who's talking to me?
God and pleasing to men only if
Brother.
what is commanded
Yes.
is done without hesitation.
Stealing is a sin.
Delay,
Huh?
lukewarmness, grumbling, or objection.
Very well, brother.
For the obedience given
Now,
to superiors
show
is
me-
given to God.
I didn't see anything. I just took a little peeksy. I just took a little peeksy doodle. It's not that big a deal, is it? Right there? Okay. Thanks. Hmm. 24 hours in solitary confinement over peeking into someone's pockets. Not even stealing anything. Does it sound right? Oh, it's not 24 hours, it's 22 hours? It's going all the way to 4. If it was 24 hours, it would be all the way till 6. Or, yeah, 6.5, something like that.
While I was locked up, someone was making quite a racket in the cellar. Blind drunk, I'm sure of it. I wonder what's been going on.
The cellar, eh?
Talk to me, brother.
Oh. Intriguing.
Sup?
Huh?
Brother.
What? What do I do now?
You were somewhere you shouldn't have been.
What?
Very well, brother.
Now.
Show. Come on, man. I'm just walking. Ugh, another 24 hours. I was just trying to go back to my bed. What did I do? Goddamn monks. No wonder why everyone hates being here. 24 hours in solitary confinement for what? Staying up past curfew? You're the ones who jailed me until 4 a.m. I had no choice in that matter. What the hell? This is crazy. And it's raining now too. Nourishment 120. What? Okay, well, unfortunately, that's all. This will all become non-canon, and we'll go back to the way things were. There we go. See? It's like nothing happened.
Talk to me, brother.
I know you're pious. The man I've been looking for.
So you're finally sure? Tell me, Gregor, or Carl, or whatever your true name is. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. I'm not sure what I should do.
Well, at least you're prepared to think and not just play bloodhound for a pack of nobodies. And I'm glad you have your doubts.
I don't want to be like the people I'm looking for. If I have to kill, it should be for a reason, not because I enjoy it.
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us, but we don't have to let them use us. We can just forget all about it and go our own way. I was a bandit, and I was at Neuhof. I've robbed and stolen, but I swear to God I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Neuhof made me realize my life was worth shit, but I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery I've had plenty of time to think things over, but then you showed up and fucked it all up.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God. What exactly are you proposing?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace, and no one will try to kill me. If we work together, we can both get what we want.
What if I wanted a different option?
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm offering you a solution that doesn't require any killing. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. No one will bother looking for my body there. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get as far away from here as I can.
And let him not shut his eyes to the faults of offenders, but since he has the authority, let him cut out those faults by the roots.
Alright, but I'm not doing this for the bounty, I'm doing this for information.
Good. Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery, and some blood to make the tracks.
Okay.
And where am I supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it. All the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
What do I need the keys to the monastery for?
How else will we get out? This place is practically a prison.
Getting the keys won't be easy.
I know, but Brother Solarius is a reformed thief. I'll bet he still has a few lockpicks lying about. If you know how to use them, they'll be worth finding. Or there's the hard way. Steal the keys from the prior. He carries them with him at all times.
They both sound hard to me. But needs must.
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
What are you going to do?
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies, get some normal clothing somehow. That sort of thing. You can escape in that habit, but I need to vanish as fast as I can.
Alright, that's everything I need to know. I can get started.
Excellent. Come and see me once you have everything. And try to be as fast as you can. And Gregor, thank you.
Sure thing, pal. You got it. Alright. Here we go. Sneak on inside to the kitchen. And, add blood to the list of things needed. And, where are we now? Oh, is this the pantry? Some good stuff there. Oh, we don't have time to look around. Oh, very hard. Okay. Alright, I guess we're going back out the way we came in. Sure. Let's hope that no one notices. Okay, well. Alright, perfect. So, all we have to do now is wait a full day. We have to get up early. We know the prior is the first one to wake up and go to the morning prayer, so we'll just have to pickpocket him before everyone else wakes up, and then we'll also have to somehow snatch up that blood once it arrives, and then by morning tomorrow we'll be good to go. Okay. I guess I'll wait until whatever. Wait until 8 a.m. Some work in the frattery. Here we go.
Brother.
Yes?
What are you doing here?
I definitely was there. I did come a little late, so perhaps no one noticed me.
Really?
Yeah.
This time I'll look the other way.
Of course.
But next time you won't get out of being punished.
Alright then. If you say so. Let me just make my way there. There we go, see? Here I am.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
Hello.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Today's task, 2 cockerel potions. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
Alright. 2 cockerels. Coming right up. Oh, here we go. Another page. Some bandages. Don't mind if I do. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay. Here we go. 2 cockerels, eh? Here we go. Arterismia, Antidote, Bowman's Brew, Bane Potion, Bard Potion, Beowulf's Rage, Digestive Potion, Hair of the Dog, Cockerel. There we go. Spirits. Start off with that. Glug, 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 glug. Okay. Instructions are as follows. 1 valerian, 2 mint. Grind the mint, boil the mint for 1 turn, add the valerian, boil for 2 turns, distill. Okay. 2 mint, 1 turn, 1 valerian, 2 turns. Got it. Mint. Mint. Grind. Pour. Boil. Valerian. Boil for 1. Two turns. And distill. There we go. And success. All right.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
I've finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent. Soon enough, you'll be teaching the other novices.
Mm-hmm. Looking forward to it, sir. Brother. Whatever. Alright, what's next? Okay. So now we wait until 12 noon for some work in the library. Okay. Let's not wait for too long. This time we'll wait until it's close to 12 noon, but not exactly at 12 or a little bit after 12. We want it to be a little bit before 12. There we go. That should be good enough. Hopefully. Okay. We still, yeah? Okay. You know what? Maybe I probably should have spent all my free time looking for the missing pages, missing scrolls. Oh well. Obedience of disciples. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Saint Procopius. It's not stealing, right? I'm allowed to have it? Doesn't say steal. It says take, so I'm gonna take. If you don't mind. Cool. Cool beans, dog. Oh, here we go. Alright. To the scriptorium. Brothers. Oh, hold on. Wait. Where is it? Is it upstairs? Is it... Where the fuck is it? Hold on. Is it through here? No, this is the same place. Oh, God. I don't know where the scriptorium is. Please? Oh, here we go. Okay. Whew. I thought I was gonna get fucking ratted out by the prefects again. Czech campaign in Lombardy. Cool. Love poems. Ode to Woman. Queen's Court manuscript. Sigismund of Luxembourg. Alright, excellent. Alright, let's see what Brother Librarian has for... Oh, is this another piece? Oh, there we go. I'll take that.
Talk to me, brother.
Greetings, brother.
I'm here to work.
Good. This is most likely the first time you've ever done this in your life. But it's easier than you think. Just a bit of practice and learning Latin. Here's the original, and here are the blank parchments on which you'll copy what you read in the original. Is that clear? Then you may begin. Try not to make a mess of it.
I guess. Doing some copying? Okay. Sure. How hard could it be? Tionium. Tionium supplicium suspias et exoidias et vitam aeternam mihi tribuos. Sounds about right. No. 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 It's not etus. And it's definitely not eos, so I guess it's non et gladiantipites in manibus eorum. Eos Philis Israel? I don't think so. Populo ad propinquanti sibi. No, it's definitely not rum. It ends with an S. Run? No, it's definitely not that either. So Yeah, I guess it's Eus Philis Israel Populu ad propinquanti sibi. Alright. Let's get to work. Yeah. That looks to be right. Oh. Okay.
Well done, brother. No mistakes.
Oh. Thanks. I was kind of winging it, to be honest with you, so I'm glad that all that worked out well enough. Alright, well, now we have time until 4 p.m. for some afternoon worship, so until then, we're gonna resume our search for the,
Oh, you're interested in what's inside?
No.
Forbidden books, written by the devil himself. Forget about it.
Just looking for the missing scrolls that were left behind by Brother What's-His-Face. Could there be 2 in the library? Or just the 1? Yeah, I don't think there's another scroll here. What? Oh, what? Bubkus. You want me to stay here until, what, 4 p.m.? How long do you want me to stay here? Until 4. And it's 1. I've already completed my duties. I should be excused. Whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna keep looking around. Is that blood? What the hell? Alright. Someone has a problem, I'll just tell them that I've already completed my duties. There's no cause for concern. Neat. Was there one in the kitchen, maybe? Perchance? An onion? Some onions. Could they be in one of the locked chests? Thereabouts? I doubt they're gonna be in the pantry, but you never know. Oh.
Go away. Novices aren't allowed here.
Oh, sorry. My mistake.
Brother, this isn't the place for you.
Alright, I'm leaving.
What would you like?
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Are there ever any disagreements between the brothers?
Unfortunately.
I understand.
I'm looking for something a little, unorthodox.
And what would that be exactly?
I'm looking for lockpicks.
Lockpicks? And what would you like those for?
I'd like to practice opening locks, just for the fun of it.
Well, why not? So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vows. But I do have a few lockpicks left. I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and you can have your lockpicks. Can't say fairer than that, can I?
Okay. You want some cockerel? Okay, whatever. That's good enough. I don't know that it was mealtime again. Okay, whatever. Oh. I gotta be hanging around here anytime soon. Did I check the... where are the dorm rooms at? Did I check over here? Ah, no I didn't. There we go. That's another one. Alright. Making some progress here, so I don't want to get caught again and lose it all, so I'm going to save again. And then continue this extracurricular exploration activity. We'll tackle the garden later. Oh, here we go. Another page. Excellent. There's a locked door here, too. Oh. This is where the little barracks are, I guess.
This looks like the dregs after a night's drinking. Who could be coming here?
Interesting. What's happening in the cellar, I wonder? Oh, hey! Freedom! Not yet, though. Still got some work to do. Stop tracking the tourney. I don't give a shit about that. There we go. Oh. There's nothing to track. Just some broken pottery and spilled wine everywhere. There's a dice table here. Does it have to be night? Do I have to wait until night to investigate what's been going on here? Okay. Whatever. Found me a page. Good to go. It's definitely got to be a page somewhere here, up here. Is there no one around? Take a look. Oh, okay, sure. I'll take some of that. Some of that sweet dried food. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ah! Okay, some of them are locked in some of the chests. Okay. Well, this makes everything more complicated. This is something I did not account for. French altar candle. What's this? Oh, linen cloth. Okay. Well, now I'm gonna have to inspect all the locked chests here and thereabouts. Some of them are being watched over, so they're not gonna be easy to get into. Oh, here we go. Got the mother load here.
What do we have here?
Ah.
A nice sharp dagger.
Ah.
Now what would a monk need that for?
Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder where that dagger belongs to. Is that it then? Okay. Seems to be. Interesting. Alright. Let me quickly run back and save. Is it not 4 p.m. yet? Let's see here. Oh, 4 p.m. is some afternoon worship, which is mandatory for the looks. Okay, still got an hour left. But now we're gonna have to look around any locked chests we might have missed. There aren't any of those in there. Oh. Let's close some of these doors, shall we? Well, that's not too helpful now, is it?
Don't move a muscle.
I'm sorry, sir, we're closed. So, come back later. Thank you. Come again. Is he
Brother?
What? What?
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere?
I am working.
I was feeling a bit queasy.
Really? This time I'll look the other way. Brother? You were some...
Oh, God.
I've had enough of this.
You dare resist punishment?
Yes, brother. That's...
You failed to complete your trial period as a novice.
Oh, shit. Oh. That's how we're gonna do these, huh? Well, that's That's definitely not what we wanted to happen. Man, who knew monks had it so rough? Not me, that's for sure. Alright, well. Does this mean that our best opportunity to explore the monastery is when it's night, when everyone's sleeping? I mean, there is a curfew at night, so surely not everyone is asleep. Yeah, nighttime curfew. Oh, okay. Between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. there's some free time. So, all right. I guess we can wait until then. All right, fine. Let's wait until 4. So when 7 p.m. comes around, we'll be in a race against time to find the remaining missing book pages.
Forbidden books, written by the devil himself. Forget about them.
Already forgotten, brother. Don't worry about it. Excuse me. Got a prayer to go to. Oh.
Brother.
Yes?
You were somewhere you shouldn't have been. Don't you know your place? Don't you know where you're permitted to enter?
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Very well, brother.
I still need to look. You have a weapon. Here in the monastery. You failed to complete your trial.
Oof. Really? Okay. Interesting. We're getting fucking stun locked here. So I guess I can either hide the dagger somewhere. I don't need the dagger. Honestly, like, I don't need it. I don't need to kill anyone. So I can just maybe stash it here. There you go. And yeah. If he wants to steal my... Oh. If he wants to take away my stolen food, that's fine. But unless I have something else in my possession that will get me kicked out, it's fine. 24-hour prison sentence, I can deal with that. But the other stuff... Getting kicked out, I'm not so sure I can go along with that. I don't know who exactly saw me where I wasn't supposed to be, but there you have it. Okay. And so the prayer goes on for another 2 hours? Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So let me just sit here until it's 6 p.m.
Brother.
Yes.
You were somewhere you shouldn't have.
Very well, brother.
Now.
Oh God. Is he gonna take away the key that I've stolen? I've just stolen that, man. Alright. 2 days? Oh, man. We're gonna miss out on the blood. If this is gonna end up screwing up our plans to escape, then that's not good. Hey, what's going on here, fellas?
Praise be to Christ.
Sounds like there was a party here. It's weird, isn't it? Did he take my key? Oh, no, monastery key. Okay. Cool. Okay, get blood. I think it's a little too late to go to mass. Can I go to the kitchen now and see if... Oh, it's 4 a.m. Perfect. Okay. And then I'll quietly try to go to the kitchen, see about that blood. Is there a door here, or...? Should be near the... Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Let's wait for them to pass through. Come on, fellows, pick up the pace. You can do this. Oh. I'm getting flanked by all sides here. What are they doing? Are they guarding the kitchen? Why are they still not out?
Novices have no business here.
Novices have no business here.
Alright, excuse me. Okay. Do I have to wait even longer now? How many people are coming out of that door? It's a fucking clown car. I don't know where the blood would be, though. Where do they keep their supplies? Hmm? Huh? Did the blood get here and then go away, or? I think I missed my chance. I think that because it's been 2 days instead of 1. Oh, never mind. There it is. Perfect.
Brother, this isn't a place for you.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry. Apologies. I'm gonna go pray now, if you don't mind. I have a schedule to get to. I have a schedule to follow. Do I have to wait until...
Not now, brother.
Okay, fine. We're waiting until 6. Just wait for him to finish up praying. And then we should be good to go. We'll get our plans to escape underway. Oh.
What would you like?
I found a dagger in your stash.
And why shouldn't you have? I did hide it there after all. Do you often go through other people's belongings?
Yes, actually.
Well then, I have a question for you. I think you know what it is. What does a monk need a dagger for?
That dagger's the only thing I have left of my father. It was in our old shop, under the counter. Father kept it there to protect himself from thieves. When I was little, I admired that dagger so much. I asked Father if he'd give it to me when I was older. He always said yes, but only after he was dead.
Oh, that's enough. You don't need to say any more if you don't want to.
Thank you, brother. Now you can give it back to me. Thou shalt not steal.
I don't have it with me now.
Well, I'd be grateful if you brought it back to me. It would grieve me to lose it.
Sure, maybe.
I have everything we need for the escape.
Excellent. Straight after Vespers, we'll meet in the dormitory. We'll have to get it all done before the monks have finished dinner.
What exactly is your plan? And why can't we do it at night?
We're going to prepare a little riddle they'll never solve. And why at mealtime? Because we need the dormitory as well as the church to be empty. Then at night we'll escape. Do you follow? Take everything with you and don't forget the keys.
Good.
All right.
Once evening mass ends, I'll be in the dormitory.
Perfect. Until then. Alright, so, Vespers is the evening supper, right? Yeah, 6 p.m. Alright. So at 6 p.m., right after evening mass. Okay, so during Vespers then. Right after evening mass. So after 4. Alright then. Let's put that away. Don't want that distracting us. Alright. For now, it's time to eat. Do I want to eat? No. Pretty stuffed, so I guess I'll
For speaking and teaching belong to
wait here.
the disciples are to be silent and listen. For that reason, if anything has to be asked of the superior, it
I have to wait until 8?
inspired by reverence. But as for Paul,
Yeah. Okay. Until 8 then. So let's make sure that we don't wait too late. There we go. Time to head to the frattery. Let's see what Brother Nevlos has for us today.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. I want you to prepare 2 marigold decoctions. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
Alright. You got it, boss. 2 marigold concoctions coming right up. Here we go. Swasia, Antidote, Bowman's Brew, Bane Potion, Bard Potion, Beowulf's Rage, Digestive Potion, Heather the Dog, Cockerel, Savior Schnapps, Marigold Decoction. Alright, start off with some aqua. We're also going to need 2 marigold and 1 nettle. Drop the nettle, cook for 1 turn, leave to cool. Drop the marigold, don't boil. Okay, easy. So, 1 nettle. 1 turn. Just wait for it to cool. And then 2 marigold. Doesn't say ground, right? No. Okay. 1. Oops. Put that back. Put that back, thank you. Yeah. Marigold. Okay. And then don't boil. Leave it as is and pour. And there we go. Done and done. Oh. Interesting.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I've finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent. Soon enough, you'll be teaching the other novices.
Yep. Okay then. Now we wait until 12 at noon for some library work. And stop. There we go. Now just wait a couple of minutes until time passes. Okay, let's delete some old saves then. Shit. All of that for a fucking French altar candle. Alright. Is it 12 yet, or? Okay, there we go. Okay, it has to be exactly on the needle, as it were. Okay, here we go. There we go. It's not stolen now, is it? See? It's good to go. Alright. Brother?
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
What do you desire?
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you.
Okay. Same thing as last time? Alright. Sure. Is it the same words too?
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
Okay. No. 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 Sounds about right. Okay, thank you. Don't need to see all that again.
Well done, brother. No mistakes.
Thanks, brother. Alright, so now we wait until 4. Alright, we're doing this. We're doing this. Patience. Slow and steady wins the race. Right on the needle. There we go. Should give us enough wiggle room. Till the time comes. There we go. Let's make sure not to forget that. There we go. Prayer and mass. Oh, fuck. There we go. We're going to be praying until... Is it 7 or 6? From 4 till 6. Okay. Excellent. Here we go.
Brother.
Yes?
You were somewhere you shouldn't have been. Don't you know your place? Don't you know where...
Very well, brother.
I still need... You have a weapon. You failed
Shit. Okay, well, there you go. This is not good. It's not good at all. I guess I can't. I guess I can skip. I can skip mass, or I can try to at least. What time is it? Okay. Soon to be 12. There we go. Right here. Up. Up and away.
Praise be to...
I'm here.
Next.
No. Oh, it's new this time.
Salve, be well.
I don't think that's a. I think that's a P. Is it a P? I guess. I guess it could be. I'm not so sure about that one, but we'll see what happens.
Can you read at...
Whoops. I guess I was wrong. Alright then. Waiting until 4. Oops. Okay. Let's see if I can just wait it out. Maybe I can just skip mass. Just sit here until it's 6 p.m. Alright. Here we go again. Shit. He's upstairs. There we go. Okay. There you are.
Praise be to God. For a moment there, I was worried you weren't coming. Give me that blood. This is the exact spot where you pushed me off the gallery.
Okay. Let's do this. Okay, now what? We still need a corpse for everyone to see, right? How's that gonna work?
Talk to me, brother.
Here's your dagger.
Thank you, brother. You don't know what this means to me. It's the only thing I have to remember him by here.
Alright. Let's quickly get a move on before we get caught. And all of this would be for naught. You know what I'm saying?
And here's where you dragged my lifeless body.
Okay. Should we leave the door open or closed? We don't want to make it too obvious, right? Make it seem like we have to make it seem like there's some plan involved. All right.
Thank you for helping me out. Now we must each go our own way.
Well,
I can't just let you leave. You're a criminal.
What are you on about? Did you really help me escape just to betray me?
I'm truly sorry, but you were there at the Neuhof massacre, and you're a valuable witness. I'm taking you to the bailiff.
Gregor, you can't be serious. I thought I won't be taken anywhere. I'd rather die than lose my freedom.
Now. Could surely talk about this. Let's all just calm down here. We can still be friends. Oh, ish. Oos.
This is one of the men who raised Neuhof. He should be able to tell you something useful. But I need to ask a favor. I need you to keep him out of sight so his accomplices don't know he's been caught.
Fine work, and I'll do as you say. I'll find a deep, dark hiding place where no one will hear me interrogate him. And while we're at it, I'll have your things brought here. Wait here a while.
Alright. I would appreciate that. Hello. No, this is actually a disguise. You see? So... pretty convincing, huh?
What are you doing here? You're playing truant from the monastery, aren't you?
So you got my stuff? Oh! I already have it. Cool. There's still poison on the sword as well. Nice. Alright. Let's put that on. Put this. Put that. Put that. Put these. Some of these. One of these. Couple of these. Nope. Not that. That. This. That. Neck chain. Spurs. Excellent. Oh, we got an injured head? Okay. Can we bandage that up? Where'd my bandages go? Are they not? Oh, are they part of other? Oh, okay, other. Oh, not bleeding, of course. Duh. Can't just put a bandage on your head and expect all your problems to go away. Silly me. I should have known better. Alright, well. We'll figure out what to do later. For now, we have some bandits to rendezvous with.